Hey YouTube, this is TCA Gaming. This video is going to show you how to use EPN. So there's really not a whole lot of collector stuff in this video. It's more to help out anyone who's basically trying to make a little bit extra money through YouTube or Facebook or even their own eBay, Instagram, anywhere where they're going to be redirecting traffic towards eBay items. I mean, you can pretty much do it anywhere. So the way EPN works is the eBay Partner Network. It's kind of like the Amazon affiliate marketing. Say I want to tell somebody that, you know, this new Pikachu box is coming out. You know, I post a link on Facebook and then that seller ends up selling 100 of that box. Well, did you know that eBay will pay you for you to do that? You can advertise your own items, you can advertise other people's items, you can advertise really anything that you want to. All you have to do is create a link that lets eBay know that you sent them that way, and they actually give you 50 to 70% of the final value fee that they normally get. So say I sell something for $1,000 because you posted a link of it on Facebook. As long as you had that affiliate marketing link, then my charge is $100 as a seller on eBay, but you'll actually get paid $50 off of that because 50% is what they pay for the Pokemon category. But if it's in some other category, they actually do up to 70%, which is kind of crazy. And they do cap out at certain areas, but I'm going to show you how to do that because it's really simple. I didn't know about EPN until late March, and I actually make more money. I've made more money off of EPN than I do off of the ads from revenue on YouTube. So just search for EPN on eBay, and then you click that very first one, eBay Partner Network. Don't worry about that. That was just a pop-up for my eBates. So the best way to do it is to sign in with eBay. Now you can sign in without an eBay account currently, but that's going to change come July 1st. So you might as well go ahead and create you an eBay account. It's going to be, most of you who are going to want to do this are going to have one anyways. So you just sign in with the same credentials that you have for your eBay account. And now there's all kinds of information here on this dashboard. It's really simple to follow. You could go through and do all of it. I'm no expert on this by any means, but from what I found, the best way to do something is first create a campaign. So I'm going to go over to campaigns. I'm going to show you my active one. So I've actually got an active TCA Gaming campaign right now, and then there's also one here that I did for an example. But pretty much all you do is you click on your campaign, and then you can take this campaign and see how I've got the link, and you just drag it to the bookmarks bar. I'm not going to drop this one because I already have it. See, if you see right there, I renamed mine eBay Mark, and that way I just let people know that I've got an eBay Mark there. But you can name it whatever you want. So like you could put in here my first campaign or whatever, and then say what it's for. And the reason you might want to create different campaigns is like in the description you could put from YouTube. And that way if you do different ones and you post links only in your YouTube, and then you do a different campaign for say your Facebook, you can kind of see, you know, where all the traffic's coming from when you run a report. And I know that sounds kind of complicated coming straight off the bat, but just for me, I just do one because I don't really care where it comes from. I just want to see the money come in for the account. So now, how do you actually, you know, work it? So now that you have this campaign and you have this way of creating a link, all you got to do is go to something that you want to advertise, and you click that little bookmark, and the bookmarklet tool, I think that's what it's called, it will create a link that lets eBay know if somebody clicks on it, then you need to get paid. So I'm going to go to my home page. So this is the one that I advertise in all of my videos. If you look down in my description, you'll see where I say my eBay, and then there's this weird looking link after it. So if you click eBay Mark, you just give it a second. Well, maybe it's because this is up. Let's try it again. So you just click on it and give it a second. So there it goes. You've got this link URL, and it's already highlighted, so you can press Control-C, or you can right-click and copy it. Now, if you want to test it, just paste it into your URL bar, and you hit Enter. And it should redirect you to my store home. And as you can see, the link doesn't do anything different. It just lets eBay know that if someone clicked on that link, and if they buy anything within the next 24 hours, you need to get paid. So for me, I started posting links in my description of my YouTube. So we'll go to my YouTube, and I'll show you how that works out. I mean, it's really simple. You could do it on Facebook, Instagram. It's just an altered link. They're not really all that clean, but there are ways to clean up the links. I'm working on figuring out how to do all that myself. And if you go into the description of one of my videos, here's a preview for a video that is scheduled coming up. I just put my eBay store, you can see it highlighted right there, and then I pasted that link right after it. So if you go into the video itself, I'm going to pause this before it starts. It just comes out there, my eBay store, and then it's got that weird link after it. And if you click on it, it'll take you directly to my home page. And you can do that with anything. So you could click on just an individual item. So you can click on Weedle, and you can make a bookmark, thing for that. If say my YouTube channel was on chainsaws, I could look up a chainsaw. Say I want to say I'm going to do a review on whatever this is. I mean, you could do a link generator for that, to where it's advertising for whatever this item is. Now, the more expensive the item is, obviously, the more money that you're going to be able to make. If it's cheaper, then you're not going to make as much money. But I would suggest that whatever you're trying to make money off of, that it's related to what you do. Like you guys, if I put a chainsaw link down in the description, I may know everything there is to know about using a chainsaw, what kind of chainsaw I like to use, which one I like to use on big trees, little trees, all that other stuff. But most of you guys, you come to me for Pokemon, so I'm not going to advertise chainsaws. I'm going to advertise Pokemon stuff. But that's a pretty simple way how to do it. Like I said, it doesn't even take 2 seconds to do it now. Anytime I go to a place and I want to sell something, then I just go ahead and create that link, and then I send that to them instead of the regular eBay link. But you can also track, how much money you've made. Looks like it's going to make me sign in again. So let's look at last month. So last month, you got all these different little lines. The orange stuff, that's how many clicks, or that's my earnings, and the blue one is the clicks. And so they do it, kind of differently. Like on this day, I mean, I earned $112 off of just EPN, which was probably my best day. Then you come over here, and this gives you the totals for the entire month. I had 9 impressions. I don't even know what an impression is. I had 8,936 clicks. Seems like a lot to me. eBay earned $1,289, and then I generated $13,886 worth of sales for eBay. And this is only my second month, really my first full month in doing anything. And then there was 370 items ordered, and then my earnings were $691.18. This number right here will always be at least 50% of whatever the eBay revenue is, because 50% is the least amount that they will pay you. And then over here you got, on average, 8 cents earned per click, which, if you think about it, is really high. Most of the time the CPM on YouTube is like 2 cents. I think I do about 4 cents, and then through here I'm earning 8 cents. Percent of sale, 4.98%. Now, there are times when eBay doesn't charge the seller the full 10%. I was kind of getting angry about that a few times. I saw where one of my items, or one of the campaigns, led to a $1,600 sale, but I only earned like $1 off of it. So I was mad. What's going on with that? And apparently there are promotional items that sellers opt into, to where they earn a less percent, or they have to pay more. They pay less pretty much, and eBay advertises for them. So it ends up being less than 10% that eBay earns for that kind of stuff, because they pay through for eBay bucks or whatever. So my conversion rate was 4, and then the average item value was $37. And most of this stuff wasn't even my items. What happens was they click on my eBay link, they go check out the items that I link them to. Sometimes they buy, sometimes they go buy other people's stuff. So they don't even have to buy the items that you're advertising. They could buy something else. As long as they follow your link to eBay and they buy something within 24 hours and pay, then you're going to get paid. And if you look here, $691. I mean, that's a good chunk of extra change that I would have gotten anyways, because I was advertising for eBay through my YouTube. But instead, now I'm going to be advertising with the link that lets eBay know that I'm advertising for them. So that's really all you got to do. You come up here, instead of going to your eBay home like you would, and copy and pasting that link into a description and advertising for it, you just hit this right here. And now it's going to take the buyer, or the person that you're talking to, the exact same place, but eBay is going to know that you sent them there, and because of that, they're going to pay you to do it. For me, this was a great little, it gave me a lot of insight into how much eBay was willing to pay to have people directed towards their site. A lot of you know that they are really against you directing them away from their site, but they're willing to reward you as well for directing them to their site. And I even do it on the items that I purchase now, because you can pretty much do it for anything. You just don't want to go through and click a bunch of times and create false reports, because they're going to come back on you for that. But my suggestion would be to come in here, create you a campaign, take 30 seconds to do it, and then drag it over to your bookmarks bar, and then anytime that you post a link for anything on eBay, make sure you click that eBay marks. Like this even done it for whatever this page for the EPN. So but anytime that someone does that and you direct them towards eBay, make sure that you click that link so that if they do buy something, you can get paid for that too.